911 emergency.
Yes, I'm in the middle of the field. It's like we're just pushing guys over. Right here going towards baffling on both sides. My truck ran out of gas. There's one car here. Got chased to the woods. Please hurry.
Okay, now run that by me.
I'm not talking to him. I actually ran into him.
Ah, you ran into him. Okay.
Got the first guy.
Do you need an ambulance?
Yes. No, I need the cops.
Okay. Is anybody hurt? Hello? Hello? Hello?
August 9th, 2013. The rural roads of Coke County, Texas lay silent under the vast, inky blackness of a summer night. At approximately 12:30 a.m., Brandon Lawson, a 26-year-old father of four, was involved in a minor single-car accident. His truck, out of gas, was partially blocking a road near his home. He called his father, then his girlfriend, Ledessa, to come help him. What should have been a simple, albeit frustrating inconvenience quickly spiraled into one of the most perplexing and chilling missing person cases in modern American history. Brandon's life was about to be erased, leaving behind a fragmented, terrifying 911 call as his only, haunting legacy. This isn't a story of a long-ago cold case. This is a recent, visceral mystery that continues to baffle investigators and the internet alike, questioning everything we think we know about what it means to truly vanish. Before the accident, tensions had been simmering. Brandon and Ledessa had argued earlier that evening, leading him to leave their home. He was on his way to his father's house, possibly to spend the night there, when his fuel gauge dropped to empty. The minor accident, running over a small tree stump, left his truck undrivable but not severely damaged. His brother, Kyle, also knew he was stranded and was on his way to help. So Brandon wasn't alone, not truly. He was in contact with his loved ones, help was on the way, and yet, fate had a far more sinister plan for him. The simple act of running out of gas would become the prelude to a terrifying disappearance, leaving everyone who cared for him in a state of perpetual agony and bewilderment. The first hint that something was terribly wrong came from a phone call Brandon made to his brother Kyle around 1:15 a.m. Brandon sounded agitated, explaining his situation, but also making a cryptic comment about trouble. Then came the infamous 911 call, initiated just minutes later at 1:19 a.m. This is the heart of the mystery, a disjointed, barely intelligible recording that has been analyzed by countless amateur sleuths and professional audio experts, yielding more questions than answers. In the frantic 2-minute call, Brandon's voice is hoarse, seemingly out of breath, and punctuated by static and background noises that are impossible to identify. He appears to be talking to the dispatcher, but also yelling at someone else, or perhaps to himself. Phrases like, "We're in a field," "I'm in a field," "I ran into it," and most chillingly, "I need help," are discernible amidst the chaos. Some believe they hear him say, "They're trying to steal my gas," or even, "I got into a scuffle." The call ends abruptly, leaving a void that has never been filled. Just 5 minutes after the terrifying 911 call, a Coke County Sheriff's deputy arrived at the scene of Brandon's truck. The truck was there, abandoned. The keys were gone. Brandon Lawson was nowhere to be found. His brother, Kyle, and Ledessa arrived shortly after, finding the truck but no Brandon. Their desperate calls to his phone went straight to voicemail. The deputy conducted a cursory search of the immediate area but found nothing. The darkness of the Texas night and the dense scrub brush surrounding the road provided ample cover, but the suddenness and completeness of his disappearance were profoundly unsettling. It was as if he had simply evaporated from the face of the earth, leaving behind only the echo of his desperate pleas in that chilling 911 recording. The official search began the next morning. It was extensive, covering the rugged terrain surrounding the abandoned truck for miles. Law enforcement, volunteers, search dogs, and even aerial searches were deployed. But just like the night before, the land yielded no clues, no footprints, no discarded items, no sign of struggle, no body. It was an anomaly that defied every expectation. How could a 26-year-old man who had just been speaking on the phone vanish so completely from a relatively open area? The baffling lack of evidence only fueled the mystery and the growing fear among his family. The initial hope of finding him quickly faded, replaced by a gnawing uncertainty that has persisted for over a decade. The lack of answers has naturally given rise to multitudes of theories. The initial thought, given the 911 call, was that Brandon might have encountered hostile individuals trying to rob him or his truck, leading to a confrontation that ended tragically. The possibility of foul play is undeniable, especially given the fragmented cries for help in the recording. Some speculate he could have been injured and disoriented, wandering off into the vast, unforgiving Texas brush, eventually succumbing to the elements. However, the sheer scale of the search, often conducted in brutal heat, makes it difficult to believe that a body could remain undiscovered for so long. Another popular theory centers on the idea that Brandon was under the influence of drugs, causing paranoia and erratic behavior. While he had a history of drug use, his family firmly denies he was using at the time, and the clarity of his initial calls to his father and girlfriend suggests a level of coherence. Yet, the disjointed nature of the 911 call lends itself to interpretations of an altered mental state, perhaps exacerbating a dangerous situation. Some even propose that he might have intentionally gone into hiding, but his deep love for his children makes this seem highly unlikely to his family and close friends. The questions surrounding his mental state during those crucial minutes remain a central, unsettling piece of the puzzle. The involvement, or perceived lack thereof, of local law enforcement also became a point of contention. The initial response time by the deputy was quick, but the limited search at night and the subsequent handling of the fragmented 911 call drew criticism. The family felt that the case wasn't treated with the urgency it deserved from the outset, allowing crucial early clues to potentially be lost. The sheer difficulty of the terrain and the limited resources of a rural county sheriff's department are often cited as mitigating factors. But for a family desperate for answers, every perceived misstep amplifies their pain and fuels their distrust. This element adds another layer of tragic complexity to Brandon's disappearance, transforming it from a simple missing person case into a broader critique of justice in rural America. Brandon Lawson's disappearance has become a staple of online true crime communities. The chilling 911 audio has been uploaded, enhanced, and analyzed by thousands, each person attempting to decipher the hidden messages to reconstruct the final terrifying moments of a young father. The power of crowdsourced investigation has brought new attention to the case, yet it still hasn't delivered the ultimate answer. Where is Brandon Lawson? The constant re-examination of the audio and the ongoing discussions highlight the profound human need for closure, especially when the last communication is a desperate plea for help. To this day, Brandon Lawson remains missing. The abandoned truck, the desperate, enigmatic 911 call, and the vast, silent Texas landscape are all that remain of a man who simply vanished into the night. Was he the victim of a random act of violence, a tragic accident, or did something far more complicated and sinister unfold in those dark hours? The chilling audio is a perpetual whisper from the void, a testament to a mystery that refuses to be solved. The Forensic Storyteller wants to hear your most compelling theories and interpretations of that haunting 911 call. What do you believe happened to Brandon Lawson on that fateful August night?